Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in beautiful Grand Rapids, Michigan. Today I'm here to tell you all about the 2017 Keystone Montana 3950BR. This is one of my personal favorite floor plans. It's a great bonus room. You're going to love it. Let's go ahead and start up front here. We'll make our way around and then head on in. So one of the first things you'll notice right here is the gorgeous front cap that Montana uses. It is a painted fiberglass front cap. You also see they have LED lights inlaid both here and a large strip across the top. Very clean lines, just gives it a really nice look. Right here is a mirror, so that way as you are backing up, you can go ahead and line up your kingpin right here, make sure it's nice and smooth. Also, you have an LED light right here as well, so if you do need to have some extra visibility at night, you can go ahead and turn that on. Now this kingpin does have the more ride hitch pin on there, which is awesome. This gives you 3 inches of travel to help remove a lot of that bucking and chucking as you're starting and stopping the tow vehicle, and that will help the overall tow experience. Let's go ahead and sneak underneath. Open up your front storage. You'll see here, very clean storage, large storage up here too. Then over to the side is the battery box. This does, of course, vented. It also has a separate compartment. And over here you have a light. So again, if you need to get in here at night, you can easily do so. Underneath, you will see the level up system. This has a 6-point hydraulic auto level system. So it's very simple and easy to use. You touch a button, it does the rest of the work. In a couple minutes, it will completely level out the coach for you. The other cool thing about that system, it has a memory too. So when you're done camping, when you're breaking down camp, you can go ahead and hit the button again. It will actually move to where you dropped it off at. That way you can just back your tow vehicle right up and hook up. So very cool. Open this compartment for you. You'll notice right there you have a 30-pound propane tank, one on this side, one on the other side as well. Then as we move over, this of course is the basement storage. You have magnetic latches on here, which is really cool. This is something new that Montana is doing for 2017. Normally it'd be on struts and sit right here, but now you can push this all the way up. It stays up just like that, so it's up out of the way. Very cool. And take a look at how much storage you have in here. Monstrous storage. The reason for that is Montana utilizes a drop frame construction. So what they do is they have their I-beam running underneath the coach. They actually stop it right here, and you can see where the second I-beam starts. They drop that down, which is what gives you all the space. Normally it would cut off right about here, so by dropping that down, you get a huge storage compartment in here. You have TV hookup, as you can see, the clean out for your central vac in there, a heat duct as well to make sure things don't freeze up on you out here, and then of course some lights. Now as we back up a little bit, we'll take a look. We'll start at the top, kind of work our way down. One of the other neat things Montana does, if you look at the roof, you will notice how the roof material actually comes over the side of the unit. That's what's known as a rolled roof edge. The reason that's advantageous is it's less chance for water intrusion. By having it coming further down that sidewall, less chance for water to get in at that seam, and also because it's a larger radius, if you do brush up against a tree or any kind of structure, there's less chance for it to cut open because it doesn't create as sharp of an edge. So that is very cool. Underneath that, of course, you have your rain gutter, which takes all the rain to the front and back. That way it's not dripping down on your campsite. Nice big light there as well. Power awning on here, so very easy to use. Just touch of a button, it rolls out. Same thing to go back in. LED light strip on there as well. Now not only do you have a huge open campsite right here, which is phenomenal, so you can roll that awning out. You don't have a slide to impede anything, but take a look on this slide back here. They actually put a power awning on this slide as well, so you have 2 power awnings, meaning this entire side of this coach is all awning, which is awesome. Then underneath the awning, 2 outside speakers. That's something Montana's been doing fairly recently as well. They had it on some of their other models, but the last year or so they just started putting it on the Montanas themselves. Those are controlled by the multimedia center inside. However, it is Bluetooth capable. So if you want to sit out here underneath your awning, you can use your smartphone or tablet, connect to it via Bluetooth, and be able to control it on your device. So really neat. Also, take a look at the windows. Those are frameless windows. Not only do the windows look nice, but also helps protect the seal, because the seal itself, instead of being outside, is behind this painted glass. So that way you don't have to worry about the elements getting on there, beating it up, meaning that it will prolong the life of the window. And because the action they open, they basically tilt open like this, that allows you to keep them open while it's raining, because rainwater won't come in. So pretty neat. Then right outside here, right outside the garage, go ahead and lift the door up. You'll see you have electrical outlet. So if you need to plug in, you know, like an electric griddle or anything, you want to set up a table here, you can go ahead and plug it in and use that. Getting into the 3950 is really easy. You'll see you have 4 steps here. Notice the steps are aluminum. Upgraded steps, that way you don't have to worry about them rusting out on you. You have rubber strips on there as well, so that will help you get grip if it rains or the morning dew. And also you have this foldable easy grab handle right here too. So from the first step all the way into the coach, you'll make sure you have control as you're climbing in. But again, this first step is nice and low because they have that 4th step on there. So if you do have bad knees, it's not a problem getting into this coach. A lot of people, when they start to look at Montanas, you know, they look at full-time living, things like that. So as we go through, you'll notice a lot of things Montana does geared toward that kind of customer. So as I mentioned, you do have a power awning here, which is great, but let's take a look underneath the slide. So if we drop on down, you'll see right here you have aluminum rims. Not only do those look really nice, but they also help prevent any kind of rust or corrosion, which is great. And then right in between is the MORryde CRE 3000 suspension system. That again has 3 inches of travel, which will help eat up a lot of the bumps as you're going down the road. And between that and the MORryde hitch pin up front, this is one of the best towing 5th wheels out there. It also has a correct track alignment system. So there's a little yellow plate there. You'll have 2 of them, one on each side of each axle. That will help realign the axles. It's actually been shown that over time the axles can become misaligned, where you start getting uneven tire wear, all sorts of other issues. And the only solution was basically to cut and re-weld the axle. Well, you no longer have to do that. Now you can bring it in, we can make some tweaks and get those realigned for you very easily. Let's come on around the back side here. So as we move to the back, couple great things. One, of course, a rear mounted ladder. That way if you need to climb up on the roof for any kind of maintenance, you can easily do so, and you don't have to bring a ladder with you, which is nice. Right back here is a big, beautiful rear picture window. Again, a frameless window. One thing I do want to mention about Montana as well as I'm talking about windows, every single window on this coach opens. So if you see a window and you're wondering if it's just for looks, it's not. They are all functional. But this is a gorgeous window. You can really enjoy the view out back. If you have lake or ocean front, you can certainly enjoy that. Then right up above the window there is a backup camera. The unit is inside. It's a handheld unit. You can have it with you in the truck. Has a suction cup if you want to put it on the windshield. But you know, this is a pretty large rig. That of course will help aid you in backing up. That way you don't run into anything. Okay, that'll wrap it up for back here. Let's head to the off-door side. We can take a look at the convenience center. On the off-door side is the convenience center. Montana has gone ahead and centrally located all of your hookups here. You'll see a light up top if you need to access it at night. Right over here is solar. So this unit is prepped for solar. If you want it, all you have to do is buy the panels, plug it right in, and it will begin to trickle charge the batteries. Outside shower here as well, everything for winterization. Battery disconnect, your TV hookups there, and right here are the dump valves. Also underneath, they've even installed a tube for your sewer hose. That way you don't have to go all the way to the back, just making life a little bit easier. All right, I know it's beautiful on the outside, just wait till we get to the inside. Welcome to the inside of the 2017 Keystone Montana 3950BR. This particular model is in the Java interior. Look how gorgeous and open it is. You have big dual opposing slides right here, really opening the space up. Let's go ahead and start off on our door side slide. This of course is a freestanding table and chairs here. It does have 2 standard chairs, also has 2 foldable chairs that are tucked away in the bedroom. The chairs do have storage underneath, which is a great place for place settings or maybe paper plate, something like that. Now if you do have additional guests, you need some extra space, that's not a problem. You can just undo the safety latch here, open it up, and you will notice there's a leaf right in the center you can go ahead and add on so you have that extra space for your guests. Then right here is roller shades on the big gorgeous windows. So I love the slow rise roller shades. They work very well. You don't have blinds that bend, strings that are going to break on you. And I like the fact they're beige. A lot of manufacturers put on black ones, and you know, when you lower it down, it really just makes it dark in here. So having the beige ones really helps brighten it up and seem open and airy. Then as you move over a little bit further, this is your theater seating, extremely comfortable. You can see I have a pillow top on here, cup holder there, and a spot right here that lifts up for remote, so you can go ahead and tuck them down in. The other cool thing about this, these are heated. That's right, so if it's cold, you can see right down there, you have a little plug here that just plugs right in. That way you can get nice and toasty. That's just really neat. Like I said, does a great job of taking the chill off, especially in conjunction with the fireplace, which I'll show you in just a moment. Also, if you notice between the dining room chair here and the theater seating, there is an electrical outlet. So if you want to sit there and work on a tablet or laptop, you can certainly do so. Again, you have windows here which let in a lot of natural light during the day, LED lights which are great at night. LEDs, of course, are nice and bright. They don't get nearly as hot as your incandescent, and they use a fraction of the power. Up top, you have gorgeous storage. Right here you can see the tinted glass in the center, raised panel cabinetry there on the ends, but nice open storage area. So I like the fact they don't have a style in here. That way, if you need to put in like a board game, something like that that's longer, you can go ahead and fit that in. Along the back walls, a trifold sofa. Trifold sofas are not only comfortable to sit in, especially with this pillow top here, but it also makes into a very comfortable bed. Unlike your traditional pullouts where you have a mattress is about this thin and you have a big bar in your back, or the old style air mattresses where you wake up and they're deflated in the middle of the night, you won't have that on the trifold. It actually uses the cushion from the sofa itself. You can see this right here. Take a look at that. So you know it's going to be comfortable when it folds out, and again, you can easily sleep two guests here. Beautiful rear picture window. We saw that when we were outside. Windows on the side here as well. You also have end tables on both sides of the couch, and you have electrical outlets. So if you need to plug anything in, you can go ahead and do so. Part of the reason you're able to fit this large of a couch with those end tables is because Montana utilizes a wide frame body. This is actually 100 inches wide, which is 4 inches wider than a lot of the competition out there. Now, 4 inches may not seem like a lot, but I'm telling you, when it comes to an RV, it makes a world of difference. All along the top here, again, you have additional storage. Same thing, tinted glass in the middle, raised panel cabinetry on the end. Great storage right there. LED lights all over here too. Let's go ahead and take a look at the ceiling real quick. A couple things I want to talk about. One is the lighting. You can see along the crown molding, you have great accent lighting running all the way down. Really helps give it a great look. Also, while we're up here, you'll see a ceiling fan right there. Your beautiful light fixture here. In front of that is a max air fan. So again, if you get great airflow through here and you don't want to run the AC, open up some windows, turn that guy on, and you'll definitely get a breeze coming through. It also has a rain sensor, so if it does start raining, it'll go ahead and lower. Speaking of AC though, take a look. If you notice, there's not a big white box here. Instead, on the sides, you have air intakes. The reason for that is this is a quiet, cool AC. We've had the AC on the entire time. You can barely hear it. It does a great job. It's 30 to 35% quieter than your standard AC, meaning you can have the air conditioner on, you can have a normal conversation, you can watch TV. It's just a great feature to have in here. Also, the back one has a heat pump. That's right. So as we're going through, you have heated seating. You have a heat pump in the AC. In just a moment, you'll see the fireplace. These are all electric forms of heat, meaning that if you're plugging in, you have shore power, you don't have to use your propane to heat this coach. So that's really cool. As we take a look over here though, as I was mentioning, right there is your fireplace. So turn that guy on, that's free heat. You have the beautiful brick all the way around here. So you move up, you get into the entertainment center. Sound bar here for superior sound quality, 48-inch TV. That way you can see it no matter where you are down here, whether you're on the couch in the theater seating, over at the dinette at the table, you can definitely have a great view. And then additional storage right up top here, as well as your multimedia center. So this is a radio CD player as well as a DVD player. So if you do want to watch a movie, you can just go ahead and pop it right in. And as I mentioned earlier, that is Bluetooth capable. Let's head on down a little bit further. We'll move into the kitchen. You know, when you have dual opposing slides, that allows for this right here, which is your island kitchen. I love this. It just gives you a ton of prep space. You can see you have prep space on both sides of the sink here. That's further utilized by having the sink top covers, which blend right in, all solid surface countertops, of course. Then as we take these out, you can take a look at the sink. Dual bowl undermount stainless steel sink, larger bowl on the left, smaller one on the right. Now, one of the things I love that Montana has done, a lot of times you take these off, especially the bigger one, you're like, where do I put it? I don't have a place to put this. Montana has solved that. If you look right underneath here, you have this little wall here. So what you can do is you can just take your sink top covers, slide them right in just like that. Now you have a place to put them. So very convenient. Solving an age-old problem with a simple wall. Then right here, you have stainless steel faucet. It is pull out as well. Works very well, of course. That will help in washing dishes as well as, you know, reaching anything else on the countertop here. Then if you look underneath, you have great additional storage. You can see you have two full extension ball bearing drawers here. It does come with the silverware tray there for you. This is really neat too. This opens up, take a look at that. You have a trash can. Don't have to worry about where to put it. They've already built a compartment just for it. I showed you this one with that little wall there. This one here, of course, is additional storage. And then you also have more storage right over here. So great center island, very useful. Also on the front, you will notice you have two electrical outlets. So if you need to plug in a blender, a toaster, whatever it may be, you can go ahead and do that. And then you come to this guy, beautiful stainless steel refrigerator right here. This is one of the largest RV fridge freezer combos in the industry. You're looking at 18 cubic foot on here. That's bigger than a lot of the refrigerators that are used in people's houses. So huge space. You can see you have the freezer up top there, a ton of space in the fridge here. And again, because this is an RV refrigerator, not only does this run off electric, it also runs off propane. So the big advantage of that is if you do go camping somewhere where you don't have full hookup, you can still use this. It's 100% usable. You don't have to rely on a generator or shore power. You can use propane to run that fridge. Moving over here, you know, again, you have the beautiful solid surface countertops on here, electrical outlet right over here, so if you need to plug anything in, you can. And once again, they solve the problem of your covers. You have cooktop covers on here. What do I do with them? Well, there's not enough room down there, and you don't want to shove a ton of them down in there anyway. So what they did, they went ahead and put hinges on here. So that way it just goes like that, folds right up, kind of doubles as a backsplash, because the solid surface is easy to clean. And then that reveals your 3-burner Atwood cooktop. Not only does it have a stainless steel front, it also has a stainless steel top. I like that they did that. Most manufacturers don't. But the front one there is high output, great flame control, and you have the oven here underneath. Then underneath the oven itself, open that up, you can see there a bunch of goodies from the manufacturer, but that's a great extra storage space. And then you have more space right here on the side. Also, if you take a look, you do have a decorative backsplash. If I lower this guy back down, you can see the decorative backsplash right here gives it kind of a cool look. Then up here, stainless steel convection microwave. That's right, take a look, it's huge. You have 30-inch right there, and as I mentioned, not only is that a microwave, that's a convection oven. So you can cook a Thanksgiving turkey in there if you want. It cooks faster than your standard oven, it's easier to clean, and doesn't put out near the heat, so really cool. Then right up top here, a little bit of extra storage right up there. Now as we move over, go ahead and open this up. You have some great extra pantry space right there. You gotta love that, all along the corner. And you have storage up top. That's a little bit harder to reach, but the cool thing about it is this unit does come with the step stool. I'll show you that in just a minute. Let's head on into here. Now first you may be thinking that looks like a pantry, but we just had one. Exactly, that's because this is a bonus room. Take a look at this. So as you come on in, you have a great space in here, and this has so many different uses. As you notice, you have the beautiful rear living in the back. If you want to use this for kids, this can be the kids' room. If you want to use it for an office, you can have an office here. You'll see you have the desk right there. Underneath here, you have storage on both sides. So if you need to file some paperwork away, you can. Take a look at that. You have drawers there as well, so you can put files in there. Really cool. And then this is really neat as well. So this, of course, is your desk chair, but watch what this does. So we can go ahead, take this cushion right off. It just Velcros on there. You'll see right down at the bottom, it has these two little latches, one on each side. We just undo those. Move this guy back. You'll see this hinge right here. This goes ahead and, whoops, I still have it latched, I'm sorry. There we go. Go ahead and fold this over, just like so. And now you have a step stool. How cool is that? So that way you can climb right up here. Anything that's taller that you need to get into, you certainly can. But it's just that easy. Just takes a second. You can break it down. Obviously, I haven't done it a whole lot, but again, you just undo the seat, undo these, flip it over, and that's all there is to it. Same thing to put it back together. You just put this back down, relatch, put the seat on, and you have your chair all over again. So, as I said, that makes an awesome office space right there. Or again, if you have kids, want them to do some work, they need to color a picture, they can certainly do that. Then right here's a TV. So if you want to sit in here, watch TV, you can absolutely do that as well. Extra electrical outlet there. So if you want to plug in, like an Xbox or something, you can bring that with you too. Up top, you have great additional storage here. Go ahead and open that up so you can see tinted glass there all the way across as well. Then as we move over to this side, you'll notice the windows all the way around. Again, those slow rise roller shades. And then in the slide, you also have another trifold sofa. So as I mentioned, this can be a place to hang out, can be an office. You can sleep additional people here because this folds out into a large bed. Just a great extra room right here. But that's not all. It continues to get better. Let's head right up the steps. One of the things you'll notice is it does have a built-in handrail right here. It's some of the minor things. Again, as I said, Montana thinks the full-timer. So as you start to get a little bit older, these steps start to become a little more of a challenge. It's nice to have the handrail right there in order to climb on up. Then here, you'll see they give you a key ring, so go ahead and put keys there, as well as a place to hang your jacket as soon as you walk in. Then as we take another step up, you'll notice right here is a ladder. Well, what is that for? If you take a look up here, you will see a large loft. So you have the beautiful rail right there. You can see a huge window that's in a ton of natural light, LED light up there. This can hold 800 pounds, so very large loft space. So again, you can sleep additional guests. And if you have kids, you can have kids in the bonus room, kids up here, and you still get your rear living area. Very, very cool. Then as we open this up, you'll see your control panel up top. Then down below, you have more coat hooks. So really is neat. I love the floor plan. Let's go ahead and take a walk into the bathroom. One of the things I do want to show you is this right here, which is a pivot door. One of the issues you generally have in a fifth wheel in the bathroom is side aisle like this, is when you open the door, either it opens out this way and you can't get in from the living room, or it opens this way, you can't get in from the bedroom. Montana has solved this by putting in a pivot door. It has a pivot action just like this, which works very well, makes it nice and easy to open up. And then as we come on in, you will see all the space that you have. So right down here is your foot flush lever toilet. It is porcelain. I'll go ahead and take a seat here, show you all the leg room. Now granted, this pivot door would be shut a little more, so I would have more space in here, but there is plenty of space. And then right up behind the toilet, you can see the linen closet. Great space up there as well. LED lights in here. Also, take a look at that max air fan. It's not your standard little ventilation fan. They put a heavy duty fan in here to really get the moisture out quickly. And then right up front, this is a one-piece residential shower. You can see your seat right over there, the shelves. Right in here is your hand wand for your shower, as well as a shower bar and a big skylight up top. And again, if you're a taller person, there's still plenty of room in here. As you can see when I stand in, here's a skylight. I'm 6 foot. I have a ton of room still. So love the one-piece residential shower right there. Then right outside of it, you can take a look right here. This, of course, is our countertop, and vanity has a molded-in bowl. So again, less chance for any kind of leaks. Of course, we have electrical outlet if you need to plug in a hair dryer or anything. Storage right here down below, as well as your toilet paper holder. And then up top, mirrored medicine cabinet, storage behind that, and a towel ring here. Okay, that'll wrap it up for the bathroom. Let's go take a look at the bedroom. So you make your way into the bedroom with a 3950. You will notice right here a king-size bed. That way you don't have to worry about elbowing each other, rolling over and hitting each other in the middle of the night. And the best part about this, This is actually a comfortable mattress. It's an iRelax sleep system. This is a memory foam. I'm telling you, when you lay on here, you will not be disappointed. A lot of times, you know, you're spending all this money on a beautiful fifth wheel and they throw in a junk mattress you have to instantly replace. Not the case here. You will certainly get a good night's sleep. Also, if you take a look up front, you'll see the beautiful leather headboard. It is padded, so if you want to sit up against there, read a book, you can definitely do that. And you have LED reading lights underneath the slide in order to aid. Windows on both sides there allow for a great cross breeze. Underneath the windows, you will see shelving space for water, or if you need to plug in a cell phone, you can see you have electrical outlets there as well. Cubby holes running beneath the shelf. Then right over here is an electrical outlet, so if you do have a CPAP machine, you can go ahead and plug it in there. Also, not only do you have a great mattress, but you have great storage underneath. You can see right there, those are the two folding chairs I mentioned that go to the table. Your backup camera monitor is in there as well, but very easy to get to. It is strut supported. Now as we move to the nose of the fifth wheel right up here, you have mirrored doors that of course slide open there, but take a look, you have great storage. You have this huge shelf space in here. Right over there is your electrical outlet. You have shoe racks down below, and you also have shoe racks right over here. You have a big bank of shoe racks there, down below, hanging rod going all the way across, LED light in there as well. But that's not it. As we move over here, you will see additional hanging rod space and excellent shelving. If you do want washer and dryer, this is where it would go. You would take these shelves out, that way you could go ahead and put a unit right in there. And then over here at the foot of the bed, you'll see again a window with that slow rise shade on there. And you have a TV. I love that they've framed it out. It really gives it a nice look. You have an electrical outlet down here as well in case you need to plug in any auxiliary equipment. And then you have two large drawers down beneath for any additional clothing. Lastly, once again, if you take a look at the ceiling, you will see there's not a big white box here. Same thing. This is also quiet cool. The AC's on right now. As I said, you can barely hear it. That way when you go to bed at night, you're not going to be, having to worry about having this big tornado right above your head. All right, folks, it's pretty much going to wrap it up. Again, this is a 2017 Keystone, Montana 3950BR. This is a beautiful floor plan. Has a lot of versatility. If you're looking for a fifth wheel with an office or something where you can sleep the kids and still have that big rear living floor plan, this is one you don't want to miss. Has Montana quality and amenities and is just laid out perfectly. If you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those in the section below, or you can always give myself, Ian Baker, a call here at American RV, and I'll be happy to answer that way as well. If you do have particular questions on the specs of the unit, or if you're looking for latest price and availability, I recommend you visit our website, which is AmericanRV.com, for the most up-to-date information. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe. That way you'll be one of the first to see all upcoming future content. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.